The developers have outlined a new roadmap that's looking to keep the game engaging with a steady flow of new features, modes, and customization options, catering to both PvE and PvP players alike. Starting with Season 1, players can expect the addition of ultra-wide support, which I'm personally very happy about as someone who owns one. Now, the introduction of private PvE lobbies is particularly exciting, as for casual players who prefer to game with friends in more relaxed environments or stay free from the unpredictability that comes from random matchmaking. So, you can take your time, experiment with different classes, and strategize without any pressure. This, in my opinion, also makes the game more enjoyable because you can take it at your own pace. Now moving on, the Battle Barge Sparring Arena is another great addition, offering a dedicated space where players can practice their combat skills or have friendly duels. This feature provides a low-stakes environment perfect for warming up before jumping into missions or simply having a bit of fun testing out new abilities and weapons. It's the ideal spot for those who love experimenting with different playstyles. Now, as we move on to Season 2, the addition of new PvE missions will address concerns about mission variety, ensuring that players will always have something fresh to sink their teeth into. These missions will add more depth to the co-op experience, keeping the game dynamic and yet engaging for those in the future. For those who enjoy a bit of extra challenge though, the lethal difficulty setting will be ramping up the intensity, and it's entirely optional, which is great because it allows casual players to stick to lower difficulties if they so desire for a more laid-back session. Now, the new addition, the Neo Volkite Pistol. This adds a fresh tactical option to the weapon roster. Next we have the Dark Angels cosmetic pack, which also brings some visual flair, letting fans of the chapter customize their Space Marines with the iconic dark green armor, adding yet another personal touch to those whose characters stands out on the battlefield. Now moving on to Season 3. Season 3 continues to expand both the PvE and PvP aspects of the game, with new missions and game modes to keep the action lively. Introducing that of new enemies will shake up the typical encounters, offering unique challenges that encourage players to adjust their strategies. For casual players, this means more variety and excitement without needing to learn overtly complex mechanics. Now, next we move on to the Prestige Rank system, yet another great touch, allowing players to reset their progress and earn additional rewards, adding yet another light progression system that rewards you without feeling like an intense grind. Note that this is currently slated for only the PvE game mode, unfortunately. I'm really hoping they add it to PvP, like Prestiges and PvP would be cracked out, like that's all I'd be playing. But anyways, one of the standout features of Season 3 is the Battle Barge expansion, which could turn the Battle Barge into a personal hub where players can display their achievements. Like, imagine inviting your friends over to your space, showing off your trophies and items you've earned through various missions and seasons. This kind of personal touch would add a social element that enhances the casual gameplay experience. Now, with that being said, looking further ahead to Season 4, the introduction of Horde mode will be a major highlight, bringing back a fan-favorite challenge where players must survive against waves of enemies. This mode is perfect for casual and hardcore players alike, offering an intense yet straightforward gameplay loop that emphasizes teamwork and coordination. It's a mode that's easy to pick up but hard to master, making it a great quick gaming session alternative with friends where the goal is simply just to have fun and see how long you can last. Alongside Horde mode, the addition of new weapons will keep things fresh. The new chapter cosmetics and champion packs will also allow us to embody our favorite Space Marine legions together. With that, we are likely to expect additions like the Blood Angels, Space Wolves, and Imperial Fists, keeping the cosmetics options diverse and exciting. Importantly to note is the developers have emphasized that all new gameplay content, including missions, game modes, and enemies, will be available for free through patches. This commitment to free updates ensures that the community remains united and will get to play together, with everyone having access to the core content regardless of whether or not they purchase the cosmetic-focused Season Pass. It's a player-friendly approach that keeps the game accessible and engaging, making sure that everyone can enjoy the full range of experiences that Space Marine 2 has to offer. Now, we also have the creation of a new community hub. This hub will be a place where casuals and hardcore players alike can share feedback, discuss new ideas, and directly interact with the developers. This ongoing dialogue will be crucial for keeping the game fun long term, as it allows the developers to quickly respond to player concerns and continuously improve the game based on our feedback.